on a second.
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you soul, but still soul down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. Lay up. I been Steph Curry with the shot, been cooking with the sauce, Chef Curry with the boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. Hey, who the is, boy? OVO, man, we really with boy. Yeah, really with the. I should probably sign a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rap to pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, working on the phones. Either that or drive the money mark to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works, and now I'm thinking bigger. I got in the studio every night, late night. Gotta watch it, don't wanna make them sicker. That's my oh Lord, got a whole lot to show for it. I mean, we could really get it, we could go for it. I'm just here for the Bucks and the Billies. Don't make me one of the ghosts for it. I run it, they like go for us, run for us, run for us, go for us. Yeah, I mean you already wrote for us. Damn, what's one more quote for us? Oh Lord, who else sounded like this? They ain't made me what I am, they just found me like this. I was ready, I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get me. He ain't show valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick.
Squad on the real.
Whole squad on that real. Yeah. The other night, Lavishly told me that I'm all these people listen to. She said they love me unconditional. Imagine how I feel to watch another at the top. You know that if you wasn't you, you would be dissing you, dog. Damn, okay, from that perspective, I see what you talking about. No way to soften that. Cause me, I was trying to find out where I lost them at, but maybe I ain't lose them at all. Maybe I keep moving forward and they're just stagnant, they ain't moving at all. But when they need a favor, who do they call? Maybe I'm searching for the problems, asking what was said and who was involved. Too focused on people's feedback and proving them wrong. They say the shoe can always fit no matter who for this song. These days feel like I'm squeezing in them. Whoever won before just wasn't thinking big enough, I'm about to leave them with them. Cause if I run the game in these, man, it seems to split it. No pun intended, but they smelling defeat in the air. Headed where nobody took it, who meeting me there? They tell him that he talking crazy, but he doesn't care. Being humble don't work as well as being aware. Listen up, boy, you better off eavesdropping. We already got spring 2015 popping. P&D dropping, reps up P dropping, Magic Jordan dropping, Obi dropping, not to mention me dropping. Feel like we paid the refs off, man, we fixed the game. Me and Noel been at it before Twitter names. Yeah, been on the move like the lease is up. And I can't even name one person that's keeping up. Damn, how I was in the past tense. Ask yourself, how do we match up now? Cause I'm only 27 and I'm only getting better. If I haven't passed you yet, watch me catch up now, for real.
Alright, so on the 4th time I played the Cardinals. Well, I say that. I have played them another time, but I played them when Stryker was the Cardinals. Stryker beat me pretty bad. So I played the Cardinals one other time, but it's under versus Michael Striker, or Michael Strickland, Striker's playlist, not the Cardinals. Alright, I put this shit over with. They just advanced it last night. Hopefully we can win another one here. That would be nice, you know. It's been a while. Well, not really, but yeah.
It's week 10 of the National Football League, and we've got the rocket-armed Will Levis. He's gonna have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Titans and the Cards, and it's coming up next.
That it is.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City.
Rico.
Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, partner. A couple of teams that were cellar dwellers a year ago, but as we've seen being around the league for a while, man, that can change one season to the next.
And how often do we see, Mike, a team that finished at the bottom of their division just a year later be the division champion? I'm not suggesting that it's easy or necessarily that these two teams are going to find themselves in that position. But the NFL is made up of a formula that says you don't have to stay long forever. If you make the right decisions, you can go from worst to first very quickly.
All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They're led by their quarterback, the second-round pick out of Kentucky, Will Levis.
Well, the nice thing about the NFL, Mike, is there's always next week. If you're coming off a good game, you got to put it to bed and come back and play well again. But in this case, things could not have gone much worse for this guy last week in that performance. So this game couldn't come fast enough. He said he had a great week of practice. He was able to put that behind him mentally and physically, and they're going to need him to play a lot better if they're going to come away today with a win.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Again, it's Pollard. And he'll get forward for a couple. Buda Baker active and making the tackle there.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Levis. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A gain there of 20. 1st down for Tennessee. Draw play. Here comes Pollard. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Come on. No one went to
and
block
he's going to
him.
be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Like this.
They'll try it now with Spears. He's going to pick up a Titans first down. They picked it up rather easily. A gain of 9 on 4th and 2.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
To the right side they go, and here comes Pollard. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Carter on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. And here is Kyler Murray, the #1 overall pick in 2019 to lead them.
And he's coming off a game where he's pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. He had a couple nice throws here and there, and I think that's what gives this team hope that he is the quarterback for the future, Mike, because when he's on, it looks like big boy football. The problem is they just don't see it enough. He didn't get into any sort of established rhythm, never found the end zone, and of course he had the 1 interception. I think today, get him off to a good start, get an idea of what the defense is looking to do to counter you, and find some easy layups to get this quarterback going. I think last week they weren't able to do it, and if they don't find early success today, I have a feeling the result might not be all that different.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's caught. It's the tight end, Tip Ryman.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Murray gonna hand this to Benson. Finding space inside the 40. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. Again, it's Benson.
Don't push him
And
forward.
he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Titans. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Murray.
Oh, God damn it. This fucking controller can't hold a charge for shit.
He's going to tuck it and go. He can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first and goal. First and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. Second and goal.
They'll run with Benson. He slams it in there, and he is in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Titans offense and receiver Chris Godwin set to take over again. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A second down throw here for Levis. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions
oh my
are
God!
going to
You
better
kidding
results.
me? Wide open!
The intended receiver, and it's going to lead to fourth down.
This offense has to find
God,
a way
you are
to be better
pathetic.
on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass.
Why is it
not a
only
recipe
me
that
that
their
shit
offensive
happens to
coordinator
me?
wants to operate in?
The only one that can miss
Fair
right
catch
open
here.
fucking
Called
people.
for and made beyond the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They go play action for Murray. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Murray looking to throw. That thrown short, caught by Ryman. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. And that is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And that'll set up fourth down. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And this is going to be a Titans first down. He'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Here's 2nd and 9. They send Godwin in motion. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. Levis to throw. Now a screen.
Damn it!
Here's Pollard. Looking for room out on the edge. He's not going to find any. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down. Here's the punter now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to get back at it. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We're back to Nashville in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
No!
He's going to run it.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
On 3rd down, they go with Benson. And he'll bring this across midfield as this drive is taking shape. A gain of 7 on that one. Here's Blake Gillikin now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Titans offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Levis. That's to the left side, caught by Ridley. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the 2nd quarter. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. To throw is Levis. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They send Ridley in motion. Levis to throw on 1st and 10. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. That's his third catch of this, and I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half.
You got both down. Yeah, we're good. Oh, possession? That's a thing? Still says first and goal at the bottom. All right, over.
So that is what you want. No, sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand.
Oh my God!
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And now, third and goal coming up. To throw is Levis. It is brought in the end zone.
I didn't think I had that either.
And that is touchdown #1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On second down, here's Murray. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. And this will be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. We'll stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Get one play to get a bomb or something.
And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Here's Levis. Going up top. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
So we're at halftime with just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our... And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter.
Matthew Wright set to kick off.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Justice Hill to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Run play. This is Hill. And he'll have a 1st down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line. To throw is Murray. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Throwing now, Murray on 1st down. Go right back to Harrison. He's got him again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. On 1st down, it's Murray. A throw on the move.
How did he catch that, dude? What?
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Never been called.
A run with Benson. And he'll bring this inside the 15. And that's good enough for the 1st down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A handoff, running left is Benson. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Murray now. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Ryland's kick is good. And the Cardinals will level the score at 10 apiece. So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Titans offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins. 1st and 10. A very nice defensive play there. They'll let you complete passes if they're going to end up like that. It's a completion, but a loss of yardage. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Levis. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Levis. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. 1st down for Tennessee. Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. And he'll get this forward only to about the 32-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll give it. It's Pollard. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. Well, they weren't going to get him the 2nd time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
Clearly trying to catch the defense by surprise, Mike. If the draw works, it's a touchdown. But being down here in the red zone, This is a tough spot on the field to get away with running that draw play.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
From the gun on third down, here's Levis. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Chris Godwin, touchdown Tennessee.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started.
Oh my
Both teams
God, what the
ready to
hell?
go once more as the kick's away. Carter on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Cards offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Murray.
Fucking
He
knew it!
runs with it.
Fuck!
And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He gets it into the hands of Atwell.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Second and 7. McBride is the motion man. On 2nd down, it's Benson. Fighting off tacklers, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Benson. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down. Back to throw is Murray. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A run out of the gun with Benson. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They face 2nd down and 7. Here's Hill.
God!
And he will score. Justice Hill. Touchdown, Cardinals. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. A safe kick taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Titans. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And a short pickup past the 25. Second down and 8. Throwing is Levis. Toward the sideline, taken in by Godwin.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Titans sending out their punter. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And this ball going to be touchdown just shy of midfield. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. We'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Not much developing there. Short pickup down to the 47. Murray now on second down. He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First and 10. Now it's Murray. A quick throw that's complete on the slant. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll run here with Hill.
How does
And
he
he'll
get
about
5
6
extra
there,
yards every time?
setting up second down.
God.
First run of the game here for Michael Carter.
Michael Carter, the ball carrier.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. On the ground, they'll go with Hill. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Justice Hill. Touchdown, Arizona. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Extra point now by Riley. He's got it. And the Cardinals are going to open up the lead to 8. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with first and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's going to tuck it and go. 18 yards. A great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
On first down, Levis. This one downfield for Okonkwo. And he's in. Kick Okonkwo. Touchdown, Titans.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
He's got a man. That's caught. Give them the 2.
Now I got to stop them for a minute 38.
Here in the
Which
fourth
I'm not
quarter.
going to be able to do. So we'll get in field goal range, kick the game with a field goal. After all
Tie
that work I
game.
just did, 'cause that's
Still
what happened
trying
earlier
to
in the
break
year.
that tie, though, as you
I scored
see.
with
Maybe run a
freaking
2-minute
like
offense.
20-something seconds
And
left
the
in
kick's in the air. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession.
Not letting
This
Tyler
game
run.
all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with first down. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Murray.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Yeah!
The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
Glad I didn't miss him, because that would have sucked.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. Hill. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They'll
Shit,
stop
I'm gonna
it
have a
with
chance.
just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
Pick, 'cause I'm still doing
The Cardinals line up for a punt. Important punt here in this tie game late. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense and quarterback Will Levis ready for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
This offense still has the one timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. Here's Levis to throw. To the left side.
Get out of bounds.
And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Couldn't get out of bounds.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They send Ridley in motion. Levis to throw it here on 1st down. This one downfield for Okonkwo. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
No!
This ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's another.
I could have went out of bounds and I didn't, but I didn't know. I didn't have time to look at where I was. I wanted to get a little bit closer.
So overtime coming up, not a
And
playoff
trying
game,
to stay
so a quick
inbound,
reminder
I went
of
too
the
far
rules.
in
Each team
and
gets
couldn't
one
get
possession
back out. Oh my
unless
God,
the opening possession is a touchdown.
that's
Then
pretty
it's game
poor.
over.
That was
Any defensive
that was
score
bad.
ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. And all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT
That was
ends in a
bad,
tie,
dude.
so does the game.
That's embarrassing. I had the perfect fucking play to get in field goal range and I blew it.
Four quarters could not determine a winner.
Well, if I score a touchdown,
We get
I can
back
win here.
underway here in overtime. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Oh my God! I blew it!
Intercepted.
I blew it! It's over.
And he's going to be brought down. What a
The
turn
only
of events
pick I
here.
threw all
He
fucking
has
game.
given his guys 1st and 10 in the
That's
red zone.
pathetic.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
I don't know what they're doing. They can kick the field goal and win.
2nd down, Murray. This one complete to Atwell.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy.
That is caught. He got it. And that's a game winner here in overtime.
Arizona.
So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory.
Right there.
So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
The only interception of the game came at the worst possible time. That can't be right. Why does it say I only had the ball for 4 minutes and 23 seconds? There's no way. That doesn't make any sense. I can't, that's not right. Man, I'm so pissed off right now. I was supposed down to that right there. I drove right down the field and couldn't get in the end zone to settle for a field goal. That hurt. That hurt a lot. just not meant to. They gave me one win, but like 1-38 against all Madden AI is just like how is it that bad?
I ain't seen real problems since seen nothing. I ain't seen real. I ain't seen real problems since tripping off grades. I just be making up different reasons for my nieces. From my I pick enough to keep it up, but ain't no thing straight. Cause ain't no reason for this money to stay. Like what you want, what you want. I got Jesus giving money, what you want. I've been sitting and pitching this for a reason to cry. So I'ma say I love you, but keep a look on my eye. Cause I can never really want you less than money or prize. So when I say I really love you, boy, just know it's a lie. Like I ain't mean it. I ain't mean it. I just need another
Striker advanced it and didn't play. Or maybe Corey just advanced it anyway. Striker didn't. Well, Corey didn't play either. If he advanced, he would have played, I think. There's not much of us left that are doing it. Corey, Striker. There's only 7 left. There was 10 at one point. So there's another one left.
Now they rip me apart. Now they run around in circles like them kids in the park. Not afraid of the dark. There ain't no monster inside. I pray to Jesus Christ on me. They just keep me alive.
There's definitely somebody over here.
I've been wrestling with pride. I try to keep it like I'm Texas. Got the sap on my side.
Oh.
Girl, you know I'm a saint. So why you giving me hell? My uncle
the one I played earlier in the year.
begging for bail. He always calling me for paper because he know I'm the trail. Now I'm eating McDonald's. I was fresh out of jail. Now I'm
Go over the Raiders.
out of jail. At least I know I'm up. Boy, thump. Like my neighbor's jumping up a pump. Boy, I bump. And that Billy Sean, he ain't know I'm he ain't thump. He just grabbed the pump and made it go dumb. Got a pump cause he got no. Homie say tripping cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie say tripping cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump way, not fun. Boy, I got a bump way, not fun. Boy, I got a bump way, not fun. Boy, I got a bump way, not fun.
Striker, Corey, and me. They're the main ones that have been playing. I can't do that. I'm tired of losing. So tired of losing. No idea. Especially with how many weeks was I in the game, like had chances to win. I don't know. I'm
Now I got my bands up, 1000 on the bill just to keep the pants up. Only on the real note, I couldn't fake what I've been doing. All my real ones know this nigga riding for his 53. I'm throwing up, they see the chain, I keep it tough. Say she feeling little nigga, try to look. Say she love me for my smile, so I'm looking mean as seen his hands squawking, so I'm keeping feathers plucked.
Boy, I got a bump way, not fun. Boy, I got a bump fun. Boy, I got a bump way, not fun. Boy, I got a bump fun.
I wanted them to come up here, that's why.
I need it.
Virus and show them some of the newer.
Cat. Okay, it's me and my kinfolk. Cat, that is my MO. 925, my area code. Don't give a what you been. Share they G, put her friend. They want a lot, not a little. I get something. Give me something. What you gonna do for that end zone? I'm in the end zone, rocking that Kenzo. My thing Kindle. Beneath though, going triple plat. I need a pack and a half. I broke up my mans, a stack and a half. I told my mama I'm bringing that bag. I got it. I'm backing. I'm out. I get ice till I candy. Sorry, mama, yeah, nut. It was me and bro, buck on the plate. Best believe we had 50 cent cake. I let the Audemars hang from my belt, so she know we ain't got no time to waste. And I let Audemars crunch the numbers. I gotta make sure that mama is straight. She wanna make sure that mama is real. Kissing another. Back in the day, I ain't had no whip. I just pulled up in the tank. I'ma pull up, stunt. Cat, all in your brain. I'm going back, man. I'm going bang. Come with the bang. What you gonna do? 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 I'm gonna what you gonna do? I'm on a sunny lot, eating a lot of chips, stacking a lot of box. If I get the pop, my mom get a coupe, my mom get a lot of rocks. I ain't got to mouth, let that in the past. My foot on the gas, I flew elevator, we facing the ride. You want deposit, memo, cash. Red like yellow, like green, like gold. The events, I pay the bank home, I won't keep quiet. I'm in it. Yeah, my best friend caught me be alone. I'm up, just be at home. Don't businessman, so I give her a loan now. 3 pumps in the chain from the Homer. Her Bucky a goner. Get Bucky a goner. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do?